And it is now 5 minutes to live. I am Rodney Blu.
Can we be on as well? Can we share the show with you?
Absolutely. This is you guys' show.
Hey, Blu, how's it going?
How's it going, guys?
Oh, we're good.
Very good, man. It's very good to see you.
Busily getting ready for the show over here.
Oh, yeah?
We're just so busy.
Drinking a lot?
Oh,
hey, what's that, 3 already? You're 3 down?
I'm about to be 3 down. If you want me to be 3 before the show.
There you go. Might as well. What you got to lose?
Do I have to catch up to you?
You're good. You marinate. You stay over there and you marinate. You let this guy be reckless.
I don't know about that.
This is Mind Control, everybody. We've got 5 minutes, about 4 minutes now till these guys go live. I am Rodney Blu of Local Over Everything on here on Deep Ellum On Air.com, and I'm
Shout out to Local Over Everything.
You know,
when are y'all on Thursdays?
Thursdays at 5. But this isn't about Local Over Everything. Neither is it about Rodney Blu. It is about the men at the table right now, the men of the hour.
I've had a few drinks. I was looking for my shades.
You guys have really like cool music taste.
Thank you,
You listen to like a lot of radio, or what do you blog? You listen to music blogs? Where do you guys get this hipness from? Somebody got a black girlfriend.
No,
who's dipping in the chocolate sauce over here?
I'm just half black myself.
Which one of you guys? That's the shit.
No, and this is my mix. I'm telling Eddie, tell me some music he wants in here. This is just shit that'll get me hyped up.
You've never asked me that question before.
I asked you that last week before the show.
Oh man, that Chief Keef, man. That's very cool. Yeah, I'm a real big fan of you guys' show, by the way. I just wanted to let you guys know that.
Absolutely. Hey, I don't want to make this too much of a love fest, but
hey, man. I've only very recently started running the boards here. Jedi's. I'm shadowing Jedi for about a couple weeks now, and I'm learning how to run these boards. So hopefully, you guys get to see a little bit more often. I run the boards on this show tonight. I'm doing that tonight. Maybe it's a regular thing. I'll run the boards for Local Over Everything on Thursday, and I also do Live from the Underground on Friday.
That's gonna be a new look. You doing the show from over there?
Hey man, just so I'm out of arm's reach of Mo, because he gets really angry with me. And
when you guys fight about those Chipotle burritos, it can get violent.
I told him in the same episode, I asked him to not slander Jack in the Box because that's a champagne of hamburgers. Am I wrong in that?
I put myself through college on Jack in the Box, number 6.
The Jumbo Jack is not that great.
The Yumbo Yak, as they call it in some parts of town.
Yumbo Yak.
No, I was always into the something double bacon,
the ultimate bacon cheeseburger.
Yeah, ultimate bacon cheeseburger.
With
see, that's a wild hair up your ass, man. I'm a cruising kind of dude, man. I like the ultimate cheeseburger, just flat out.
I gave up on the tacos years ago, man. I got too many bad tacos from them.
I mean,
they have the breakfast taco now.
What do you expect from Jack in the Box, though? Do you expect a quality taco?
True.
Well, I expect meat. The last time I went there, the whole thing had been like soaked in grease for about an hour, and there was no meat in it. I swear it was all lettuce. No meat, I promise.
That's too bad.
And I gave up.
I always say no lettuce when I'm in the Taco Bell drive-thru or the Jack in the Box drive-thru.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Very cool.
What are we looking at on time?
We're looking at 1.5 minutes at this point, guys. You guys are almost on.
I'm going to save all this for the show.
You got a lot of material there, looks like.
Too much. Some would say. Womp womp.
So the guy you had on last week, he's looks like he's getting a show now.
That's what I heard. That's what Eddie told me. That's good.
He's getting a beer show.
He's doing a beer show? Yeah, he was really good. He had a good radio voice. He was.
It's Thursdays 1 to 2. I think that's the time, right? The slot.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Thursday.
The Thursday fam.
Aha.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, I'm proud to be on Wednesdays with Rich Hancock. I think it's fun.
Yeah.
Those Divine Sisters. It's fun.
And we all share days with the Yorba show now.
So
hey, keep your pockets right.
I'm a huge fan of Yorba.
Keep your pockets right.
Hey, this is my tribute, honestly. I saw him wearing his earbuds. I'm going to wear my earbuds.
Very cool. Very cool. 30 seconds, guys.
Yorba. 30 seconds to live.
30 seconds to live.
What are we going to do with ourselves?
Oh, man.
All right, I'm going to let you take this away and get everybody ready.
I've done a lot in 30 seconds. But right now, I'm just gonna hang out with my guys here, man. Like I said, I'm Rodney Blu. I'm running the boards here. These guys have an excellent show lined up for you. What show is this? Show 12? What is this?
This is episode 12. You're right.
Episode 12 of Mind Control. These guys are awesome. We got 5 seconds till we launch.
Somehow, when it cuts to that intro video, can that be the full screen?
The intro video?
Yeah, like right now as it goes to the...
Woo! No, check them out.
Like that.
It's very cool graphic. It's Mind Control on Deep Ellum On Air.com, you guys. I'm Rodney Blu. I'm signing off. I'll be here holding down the boards. You guys have a great show, man.
All right. What's going on over there, Rodney? What's that video you're forcing us to watch?
Well, I don't know what the heck. This looks like South Dallas. Is that my uncle?
Man, I don't know where it is, but I want to be there. I'm about 3 more beers from being there.
Oh no!
I don't know what or why, but that's the show.
I wish it came that easy, just not in that setting in particular, but.
And that's the, I think that was the prequel to Ghost Dad with Bill Cosby. So here we go, right? Episode 12.
Oh no!
Are we on? Yeah.
Homeboy's still going at it, man. You guys are on.
Okay, we're on. Here we go, episode 12, as wonderfully stated by our 5 to Live host today, Rodney Blu.
We're
local
back,
over
huh?
everything. We're back. It's episode 12, as he stated. I just so happen to have some numerology facts on the number 12. This is really on number 12 people, and since this is our episode 12, I feel like we are number 12 people today.
Okay.
Maybe today only. But these number 12 people are charismatic, self-reliant, fun lover, and good singers.
What is a number 12 person?
You're about to find out.
Okay.
Apparently, you're charismatic, self-reliant, fun lover, and a good singer.
That's right. Okay.
So once you sing some Patsy Cline for us.
I want you back. Something like that. Yeah.
Hey, hold on. Throw that maybe on the other computer. Can you throw me up the Mind Control theme itself?
Hell yeah.
Come on, I feel like everybody.
How you just gonna put me on the spot like that, man? I'm like the intern. You just gonna put me on the spot. The Mind Control theme.
We will make you work today. Number 12 people. What? This is related to Pisces. The tarot card is the Hanged Man. It represents the complete cycle of experience, and when an individual reincarnates as the number 12, they have a complete and full cycle of experience and have learned the possibility of regeneration towards a higher consciousness. That's the episode you're listening to today.
Wow. That's intense.
This is what's going on this episode. Number 12, day people are very versatile, energetic, and professional in their work. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Jeez, they are hitting it on the head here. Laughter is an important part of their lives.
We love to laugh.
And
here
they
on Mind
frequently
Control.
have a ready answer. Sounds like this show.
Right.
Which is usually very funny and witty. I swear to God, I'm not making this up. This is episode 12. You're listening to your number 12 type people hosts. It's Mind Control.
That's abuse, sir.
Welcome
that's
to the
assault.
show. Let me put away all these topics here and let's get to the good stuff. Eddie, Janelle Evans, our favorite teen mom. Is she your favorite teen mom or just mine?
I'm a fan of Macy. Macy's probably my favorite teen mom.
All right. Janelle and Farrah Abraham, former teen mom, are going at it on social media.
They got beef.
Yeah, Farrah came out in an interview and she said, unlike Janelle, she wouldn't have another kid, a second child like this without a plan.
Yeah.
And I've seen that backdoor teen mom video.
Oh, it's sexy.
I know what her plan is. It's that backdoor cream pie. You can't have a baby that way.
That's true. That is one of the forms of birth control, right?
It is a form of birth control.
Yeah.
I suppose she's being safe. Obama's. Come on, let's hit it again. We got some energy today. We're number 12, day 12 people.
That's right.
Obama's in hot water over immigration.
Yeah.
Seems like it's been a while like this, right?
Aren't we a nation of immigrants, Jer?
We are. I've seen Daily Show finally reach on this topic.
Yeah.
You know, I can't form an opinion on anything until I've seen it on the Daily Show, right?
Jon Stewart told you what to think.
That's how hip I am.
Yeah.
Jon Stewart told me, what did he tell us? He told us basically, you're a shithead if you don't have a heart for these children.
Yeah.
Is this all children that we're worried about? Aren't there a bunch of adults that came over as well and we're kind of...
Technically, there's no birth certificates, so they can say however old they are, and just,
Yeah, a lot of those 4-year-olds got mustaches full on.
Yeah.
Dick Cheney's come out, said Obama is the worst president in his lifetime.
He's a jackass.
How old of a guy is he? I don't know. He's old, right?
Dick Cheney?
He was born in the early 40s, right? So I compiled the list here.
Half human, half cyborg.
I compiled the list here of Dick Cheney's presidents in his lifetime. Eddie, you tell me, is Obama better or worse than Roosevelt? Truman? Eisenhower? Kennedy? Johnson?
Oh, he has to be better than Johnson.
You think so?
He has to be.
Well, we got a highway named after him. We don't
That's
have
true.
Well, how many things do you think will be named after Obama all around this country by the time he's, history has their say with him?
A whole generation of black children.
That's true. Do you think?
Oh, right, yeah. No, yeah, not even the speak of the children. I'm over here thinking of, like, streets and highways, but
Yeah.
how many children's names are going to be Obama, middle name Barack?
Beezy. You know what I'm saying? O'Beezy.
Yeah.
O'Beezy Wilkins.
A future
A
generation
fourth
of
grader
rappers.
in 2022.
Is he better than Nixon?
Maybe they're looking at that big buddy.
Nixon was pretty bad, right?
Whoa. What was that President Obama just called in?
Maybe they're looking at that big buddy.
I love that we have that. He just for that I think he's better than Johnson.
come on.
Nixon, Ford. Although Johnson had the tape where he was talking about he asked his tailor to take his crotch out a little bit.
Is that a forced ticket reference?
What do you mean?
Oh, okay. So that I heard that audio on the ticket. Maybe you heard it somewhere else.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I've seen it on YouTube.
Okay.
But shout out to the ticket as well.
Yeah.
Jake Kemp will be on the show eventually.
Someday.
I promise, I swear.
Someday.
How about Ford? Everybody makes a joke out of Ford. Carter, Reagan, Bush, Clinton, other Bush.
Who was? Yeah. Ford was that one that was compared to Homer Simpson, right?
Uh-huh, sure.
He
Always
took over for
falling.
Nixon, right?
Who was
kind of
falling?
a-
Was it
a
Ford
lackey.
or Carter? Carter was just
Carter was a terrible
he
president.
was just
but
an
a lot
embarrassment, but Ford was the fumbly bumbly one, right? Played by Chevy Chase.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The right definitely hates Jimmy Carter. That's for sure. The peanut farmer, right?
All right, enough about that. How about a 126-year-old Brazilian man has finally been claimed or crowned the oldest man on the planet?
That's pretty old.
Move over, Mike Tyson.
126.
As the badge man. This is the oldest man on the planet. They found documented proof. I say they got his birth certificate in 3 days ago to prove that he's 126 years old, born in 1988.
I don't think that's how it works.
1888.
1888. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So this guy found his birth certificate from all the way back in 1888, and Obama still can't provide us with.
He provided his birth certificate,
He
Jared.
provided a fake.
Are you
birth
one of those
certificate.
birthers over there,
let's
Jared?
let's keep that real.
Yeah.
What?
Are you and Donald Trump in the same mindset?
Hey, listen, I just don't understand why. Listen, if somebody asked me for my birth certificate, I wouldn't really have any problem or difficulty with providing it. And that's not a conspiracy theory. I'm just stating that as a fact.
Yeah.
What else do we have going on here? 35 Disneyland employees are arrested in a sexting / child porn kind of thing going on.
Don't they screen those applicants?
Yeah, I think that's why there were 35
Okay.
employed at Disneyland. That was the ones they found out about.
Yeah, and that's true.
Weren't you wondering what was going on behind those suits?
In
Weren't
that-
you daydreaming while you were
In that Mickey costume?
while you were parked by the elementary school? All the things you would do to them if you worked at Disney World.
Why are you pointing these questions towards me, sir?
I don't know. So how about we start the show?
Wasn't there a Magic Kingdom reference in there somewhere that we totally didn't go through? But
Yeah.
That's all right.
I
That
ixnayed.
wasn't funny enough for the show?
We could have got to it.
Yeah.
You should have thrown it out there. You should
I should have.
have made a gross reference and then distanced immediately.
Well, I couldn't after you accused me of such terrible things.
Can't go much further than accusing someone of child molestation. Okay, speaking of, what do you want? I know, all right, Eddie wants to get right to it. I want to get right to it. We've done a lot of show. We've got a lot out of the way. Eddie,
Yeah.
it's time for you to be the star. We do a lot of topical news.
Okay. Yeah, so this is the video of me going to buy a newspaper, right?
So this is Eddie being topical.
Yeah. I said, what do the kids do nowadays? And I said, they read newspapers.
Eddie says, all right, Eddie's going to be the preeminent blogger of this generation, right?
Right.
So this is Eddie blogging.
Vlogging, actually.
Eddie's
with
vlogging.
The V, video blogging.
Eddie's
sir.
vlogging now.
Yep.
This is not, believe it or not, this is not a Mind Control exclusive. This is Eddie's own website.
Yeah.
Clean-
Still under construction.
Eddie-
It's in beta right now.
Eddie's website, Clean Dallas,
Yeah.
which isn't in beta. It's been up since about
It's
2005.
been in beta for about 10 years, yeah.
And he'll post, I don't know, what do you post about, like 10 minutes? I mean, 4
Yeah.
10 minutes, maybe like 2 posts a year.
if that much. I think that's a good
And
year.
then you get reinvigorated. Well, he's
Right.
reinvigorated. He's
Yeah.
going to turn this into something. He's vlogging now. Watch out, world.
That's right.
This is the new Eddie.
4.1 million subscribers. Here I come.
Wow.
It's about to get real sexy in here.
Yes, sir.
I think that's really what you're trying to do. You're trying to get like the sex appeal
Oh, that's exactly what I'm going for with
aspect.
these vlogs.
So you're putting these up on YouTube, or no? They're going straight through Clean Dallas, or are they linking?
For now, they will debut here on Mind Control and
Okay.
then go on the Mind Control YouTube channel.
Oh, you've
YouTube.com/Mind
decided that.
Control show, yeah. For now,
So the whole last 5 minutes where I said this wasn't mind control, this was Eddie's thing.
nothing's really set in stone yet.
We missed the part where you said everything I say before this, after this is a lie. We missed that part.
That's right.
So, all right, let's see what Eddie's up to as he lets us in on the daily. What are you going to do? What is this one first? What are you playing?
This is the daily vlogs, and this is today's daily vlog, 7/16/14.
That's what it's titled over there.
Sure.
Are we ready?
Yeah, sure. Let's see it. And if you could turn that for me to be able to
Yeah.
see, I got to see what Eddie's up to.
Thank you, Jedi.
Believe me, we all do.
What's so funny?
Can you just pull this full screen up real fast so we can enjoy this?
I may or may have not been
Everyone
completing
can
at
see
that
it.
moment.
Hey, listen, number 12 people are good singers. Looks like Eddie's about to audition on America's Got Talent for opera singer.
Oh, just wait.
Hey, so I'm on my way to pick up a newspaper.
You
Just
don't
left
say.
The post office dropped off a letter.
I apologize for the bad audio. This was
Listening to
filmed
the
live in the
BBC
car.
World
Now, were you
Global
holding
News
this with your
Update.
hand?
I was.
So far,
Is that not
You don't have the
driving?
technology to have this, like,
Some of the genocide.
No, I haven't put that much into it yet.
Suction cupped up to your windshield?
No, suction cup to my nipple.
are you telling us anything important right now?
Genocide, like sending.
Oh, the BBC update.
Oh, you're
yeah.
talking about it.
Yeah.
I heard genocide.
Yeah.
Bosnian genocide? Shout out to
Yeah.
Bosnia.
Serbs, I don't know. And also they're talking about.
Hey, funny you talked about that because I posted the Bosnia.
I saw that.
Video.
Yeah.
Still
Yeah.
going on. 200 dead on the Palestinian
Facebook.
side and 1 dead on the Israeli side. Not a lot of people happy about that.
And this is the first time
I'm
I've
at the
seen
7-Eleven.
this is the first time I've seen-
Gonna go buy my newspaper.
the Israel-Palestine battle being talked
Vlog.
about in the mainstream media as Israel is kind of a bully. Seems like that seems to be the
Then there-
underlying message right now.
That's a blackout news coverage.
All right, let's take a look at today's USA Today.
Oh, he's proven it.
7/16/14.
In case you didn't believe it.
The
Like
cover
the terrorist
story is
videos?
about this lab safety worse than thought. So I guess the CDC
you hear about this anthrax getting out?
Some
No.
criticism for, leaking out
Are you
anthrax.
gonna read this
and
verbatim
bird
to
flu,
us?
So all the world can die.
That would be
you know,
genius,
more
but I'm not
same
doing
old,
that.
same old.
You didn't even
It's
read
like
it
Tiger is
beforehand?
ready for
No.
the British
This is you
Open.
telling us what's on the
Also,
magazine?
Looks like Reynolds is going to be getting into the e-cigarette business.
I thought
so
you at
that's
least
cool.
read these.
I can't read,
Uh,
sir.
Dwayne Wade is re-signed with the Heat. So there's a story
Oh,
here
Eddie
about
just
that.
broke this to everyone, all the sports
Also a story
fans.
about Derek Jeter's last All-Star game.
We were saving that for Dark Side.
These
guys are gonna hate you.
Oh, man.
These guys come from your head, Eddie.
Man.
Failed. So
Spoiler alert.
Let's crack this thing open and see what's going on here.
Come on, who reads a newspaper anymore?
So I'm reading about
Eddie's
this
throwing it
Mideast,
back. I like this.
ceasefire between Israel and Palestine that was brokered on Tuesday.
Fuck the digital
that was,
app.
Immediately broken by Hamas in Palestine. Hamas said that the deal
at your
wasn't
kitchen table?
worth the ink it was
Yes.
written with, and that the deal was
Are you still
pretty much
holding this
a
with your
surrender
hand?
by Hamas.
Uh-huh.
They aren't down for that.
That's a true vlogger right
You
there.
got a steady
The
hand.
lone
Oh, thank
Israeli
you.
death
Yeah, you're good. You
happened,
look like you're on a tripod there.
I was born
I
as a
guess
vlog.
Tuesday, as a Gaza rocket killed a 37-year-old who was assisting troops
Shout
at
out to
the
the 37-year-old.
Erz crossing near the Gaza border. Israel blames the Palestinians
Oh, now you are reading it to us
Hamas for firing
Trying
from
to.
houses and churches. So I guess it's Hamas's fault.
I
that
like it.
All those people are dying, even though it's the Israelis shooting the weapons. But whatever. You know. All right, so I just got done reading this story.
Did you
about
hear that,
cigarettes.
Bird.
It looks like Reynolds, in its purchase of Lorillard, will sell Lorillard's e-cigs, the blue cigs, to Imperial Tobacco.
What
and,
does this mean?
Keep on going with their own
Big
brand,
tobacco
used
shake up here.
cigarettes. It also talks about the market, how the e-cigarettes, can account for $1 billion.
And this is really important to you?
$1 billion industry.
It was on the front page of the USA Today.
Yeah, and apparently Blue is a big, part of that.
Shout out to Rodney Blu.
I am a big part of that.
40%
I'm a big part of
sold.
everything.
So them selling.
Oh, you're
off the
talking about Blue
brand
e-cigarettes.
Is
Yeah.
kind of a risky play, I think. But I guess if they're going to go with their View cigarettes,
Do you have to get the rest of
expect
this out, or
see
can we
McCarthy and
move on to
Stephen
the
Gore
next one?
smoking View
You
cigarettes,
can't refuse
'cause
this
I
video
guess
while it's
what
playing,
really
sir.
Oh, I
pushed
forgot.
that Blue brand forward. There's a few other stories here in the sports section.
Here's
There's a
some more
story here
genius.
about the Clue, the Viking, who said that he was the the former Viking was suing the team for, I guess, inflammatory comments towards gay people, which is pretty wild.
It's like
I didn't hear about
that. I didn't hear about that. Why didn't you talk about it?
I did talk about it.
Ronda Rousey got done in by Floyd Mayweather. Said I don't even know who he is. As asked about the fight with her.
Floyd Mayweather is fighting women now?
Big news there.
They asked him to, but he refused.
I guess.
Not in the ring.
The story here about Titus Young, he faces battery charges for a July 8th incident in Los Angeles. So that's another great story there for the young receiver.
Who was that?
Titus Young.
I did read. I heard he beat up 5 people in 2 hours or something.
Damn.
A couple of big feature articles here on
I was also reading about how most of Detroit is
I'm sure.
Every house is
There's also a story here about Holly Holm
going under.
Signing with UFC.
Haven't they declared martial law in Detroit?
Detroit doesn't sound like fun.
Rousey has a lot of big fights coming up here.
Who's he?
She has a fight with Gina Carano. It's supposedly going to happen. A fight with Cyborg, and now this fight with Holly Holm. So if UFC can make it happen,
fighting
it's
a
going to be
Cyborg?
some interesting fights there for Ronda.
That's what I want to see.
Half man, half woman.
About Chris Bosh
Well, she really
with
is.
the Heat and them re-signing Luol
So you're saying Bosh, Wade,
Deng.
Dang.
So there's some sports.
Oh my
for
God,
you.
they were talking about Mike
Let's
Miller
take
might
a look
leave
here at the live
the Heat and
section
come to Dallas. I was so
with that
glad he
scary
did.
No Mike
face.
Miller.
But I knew he was going
Scary.
to.
So there's
I
a
knew he
story
was going
here
to Cleveland.
about the Purge Anarchy. Hollywood's in love with these horror movies. They're cheap to produce and they make tons of money because everyone loves to go get scared or semi-scared, I guess. There's a story here about
Okay, are
the
you
new
shitting
female
on Dark
Thor.
Hour, you
If
asshole?
you would have checked out the
What are you
comments on the
talking
Fox
about?
News website about this, you would have thought the world was
Did you hear
ending.
Thor's a girl now?
What else
Isn't
is
that
going on
crazy?
here? So,
Back to the horror.
Talking about top grossers and horror, and no one really cares about that, So here's some of the top money.
But
Top
yeah,
grossing whores?
Horror movies.
Let's see. Jenna Jameson's got to be way up on that.
What about that girl who killed that Google exec?
Devils Do,
She
The
up there?
Quiet Ones,
Kim Kardashian and Paris
Afflicted.
Hilton.
Absolutely.
Vera
Mortgage,
from Teen
The
Mom.
Sacrament, 13
Farrah.
seasons, Stage Fright made $7,000. Her Stage Fright was pretty good. I saw Cool Duder and Wet Movie talking about that. The Blu-ray came
Who
out.
are
Shout
they?
out to Cool Duder and Wet Movie. My
Came out
heroes.
recently. I don't know. There's a hero Teddy from.
What are you doing?
What was
Oh, it's
that
almost
old
over.
Basketball show on Saturdays.
Hang Time? Anyone remember Hang Time?
All right,
Nobody?
so there's
All
all
right.
the fun and games for today. Thanks for tuning in.
What was Hang
Bye.
Time?
The basketball show.
All right, let's
on
watch
Saturday
this all over
mornings.
again.
Here we go.
Now
So-
that we have a good idea of what that was, let's watch it again.
The
with
encore
it.
presentation. No.
Good
So-
Lord.
So there we go, shaping the changing the history, shaking the foundation of YouTube to its core.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And so, what do your heroes are Cool Duder and Wet Movie?
Yeah.
And what do they do with their things? That's basically what they do. They throw out a
Yeah, they're big on the Blu-ray collecting. Cool Duder and Wet Movie. They have tons like rooms full of Blu-rays and DVD combo sets. They're pretty cool. They go out DVD shopping every Tuesday, and every other week they have a DVD collection update video.
Do they do things where they're like act crazy? Don't they act crazy?
One of them does.
I need you to act crazy in those.
Wet Movie 1 ended up on Cringeworthy on Reddit, and that was probably his big claim to fame. He
That's
had like
cool.
1 million views on that one
What
video.
did he do?
I think he was like acting like he had like he was being himself with his mom in a grocery store, and
I would watch you and your mom vlogging any day.
my mom would refuse to be on
Yeah,
camera.
that's why it would be so good.
Yeah, but Wet Movie's mom really supports him in what he's doing, so she does that, and he acted like he may have had some special needs, and he really doesn't. So that's kind of cringeworthy for those people on Reddit. They're having a good laugh at Wet Movie, living his
Okay.
life, and
That's fun.
So that's
We need some fun like that. I didn't get any fun out of that, Eddie.
there was no fun.
Where's the fun?
You missed my spooky howl about the life section.
Oh no, I didn't miss it. I heard it.
Ooh, that's tight.
That was good. Yeah,
There's a little range. There's a little Luther Vandross-esque.
That's
thank you.
Going back to the number 12 people are good singers.
I brought the heat with that
Only
video.
for today's episode. Next week he'll lose it like a pumpkin.
There will be no
At
more
midnight.
vlogs probably. That'll probably be the last one.
You said what?
Because of this negative reaction I've gotten from
Say it
them.
one more again.
I've become really discouraged, and I'm never going to do one of these vlogs.
No,
ever
this is
again.
where you do another one and you try to make
Oh.
it even better.
Okay, that's impossible. We all know that's impossible.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty invigorating, man.
Oh.
It's
Thank you.
who,
Bob.
Okay,
who,
but-
who goes and buys newspapers anymore? Like, it's
That's
like a
what
piece
I-
of history.
That's
Shaking
what
it
I
up.
like about it. I do
Yeah.
like the fact that he's bringing it back. He's kicking it old school.
Right. He walked us through his
But let me ask you this
That was
question.
vlogging. Yeah.
As a young How old are you?
I'm 23.
As a young guy with your ear to the streets.
You're the exact demo we're looking for. Bro.
Right. You're the demographic Eddie's looking for. Are you subscribing to that YouTube channel?
I'm subscribing to it because I fuck with Eddie.
Nice.
I am subscribing to it. I will do it now. You will be subscribed to by Rodney Blu's personal YouTube page and the Local Over Everything YouTube page. So you got two freebies right there.
And truth be told, we did just figure out how to get these episodes of the show downloaded, so we can start putting those up in segments on YouTube.
The YouTube page will be blowing up,
and you can be doing your vlogging thing. It'll be reinvigorated.
Yeah,
we got about 130,000 views on there. I say we make a shoot towards 1 million.
See how many more subscribers we can lose, right?
It's not how many you get, guys. It's how many you lose. All right, nobody can lose them like we lose them.
Got to have them to lose them, right?
Hey,
yeah,
that's right. It's better to have subbed and lost than to have never been subbed at all.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? All right. Hey, I know you got a couple more videos, but we'll just let people go to the YouTube and find those if I can move on, because I didn't know how ridiculous.
We will watch the other video if we have time.
I didn't know how ridiculously long that one was going to be. You really going to make us watch one?
If we have time.
What is this one?
No, like we don't have to watch it now.
You want to save the gold?
Exactly. We need to make the people wait a little bit.
What? Oh, did we ever try to call back our girl?
You want to give that a shot?
We can try it in 10 minutes. If she doesn't answer, All right, so let's play one more Eddie video.
You have a bunch of stories over there.
I do, but we'll get to them. Okay. We'll do that. Let's watch your video. Let's critique you.
After you just cried for 10 minutes about having to watch this.
Let's critique you, and then we will try our Skype guest.
Okay.
Vera Scroggins, anti-fracker, probably the most famous
fracking discussion.
The most famous anti-fracker on the planet.
We have our People's Choice coming up later on.
What does that mean?
The taste test.
Oh yes. Oh this is all coming up.
Yep.
You just might hear from Jedi Jansen before the end of the show.
You guys ready for this?
Yep.
Here we go.
This is more magic, guys.
All right, so here we go. Eddie with the magic. What is this? Oh, this is what we shot.
Yep.
I shot this for Eddie earlier.
This is my Blu-ray collection video.
And much like the last video we played, as soon as I started recording this, I was wondering why. But let's go.
Action. Hello, everybody. I know everyone's been waiting for this DVD collection video, so
everyone.
Blu-ray collection video.
Hollywood.
That wasn't too big of a mistake. We had to stop editing.
I can't even afford Blu-rays, you asshole.
I thought you stopped recording.
So here's The Bourne Identity, starring.
I love the framing in the picture behind you.
Are you claiming you've read every one of these?
No.
Jeremiah did go to the Art Institute.
This is the only movie I haven't watched.
I knew. Good thing we started with it.
Superman, Man of Steel.
Mm-hmm.
Zack Snyder. This is the premise for that new one with Batman that's coming out next summer. Everyone loves Superman and Batman. Speaking of Batman, here's the first 4 Batmans on Blu-ray.
It's probably the prize of my collection.
That's not pronounced Batmans.
Did you pay more than $9.99?
Batmeans.
Batman is the plural form. Also.
That was a good deal. Like, for 4 movies, $20.
I could have found a better deal at Walmart.
Jeremiah once again refusing me.
Leonardo DiCaprio, directed by that guy who did Romeo and Juliet. This is like Romeo and Juliet Part 2, right? Right? And Jack Reacher starring Tom Cruise. Have you seen this one, Jared?
So as you're going through your DVD, what are you doing? You're highlighting the fact that you have these?
Exactly, yeah.
Because you're not really telling me your thoughts or...
this is my Blu-ray collection.
Okay.
There's Jack Reacher.
Oh, you're just so we're getting insight on you.
Yes, exactly, yeah. Wolverine, starring Hugh Jackman.
Where's all your Blu-ray porn?
I don't have any Blu-ray porn, not yet, at least.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a lie.
Did you see the Wolverine, Jerry? Have you seen that one?
That's like $40.
Have I? No. And I certainly haven't seen it on Blu-ray.
John Carter, Blu-ray DVD combo pack from Disney.
Why do you have
Disney
John
does a
Carter?
lot of good live action stuff, I feel like. Pirates of the Caribbean.
You've never seen it.
Lone
All you know is the
Ranger.
negative
Lots
hype.
of good live action stuff.
Uh-huh.
This is not one of them.
You didn't like John Carter?
I didn't see it. Nope.
You just going off the negative hype, huh? What else is new? I got My Neighbor Totoro. This is pretty good. This is by Hayao Miyazaki. He's one of those great anime directors. This is recommended to me by Joey Graceffa on YouTube. Big fan of him. He also subscribed to Joey Graceffa on YouTube. He's a great vlogger.
Hold on. Pause a couple minutes while everybody goes and favorites him.
Yeah.
Subscribes. They're going to sub to him.
And another live action Disney. This is Tron Legacy. This is a really good movie. I felt like Jeff Daniels. It's Jeff Daniels, right? No, it's not Jeff Daniels.
3 more minutes of greatness.
Jeff Daniels, right? Is it Jeff?
Oh my
Jeff
God,
Daniels?
we're only halfway through this. Good Lord.
Is that Jeff Daniels?
What did you talk about?
Do you know Jeremiah?
These DVDs that I own. I didn't buy these for nothing.
Of course. Maybe it's Dennis Quaid. I don't know. I forgot. So I have the Steelbook of Watchmen. It's a great movie. It's a director's cut. A lot more insight than that generic movie version.
Ooh.
I
Take
have
that,
2
Hollywood.
Terrence Malick movies here. I have A New World starring Colin Farrell and Tree
The
Alive
camera work is
starring
getting real
Brad
hype
Pitt,
Williams
Sean
right
Penn,
now.
and
It's getting Terrence
all
Malick.
Hollywood.
I'm going to film your discussion of Terrence Malick in Terrence Malick style. And that I won't stop moving. I need some leaves to blow around. Hold on, now go stand by the window real fast. And This just is look out. artistic. That's where I get.
This passes for art, yes. Where are those falcons? Are they back there?
Oh, there's a glass there. Okay.
Okay, this wasn't by Terrence Malick. This is by Tom Ford. It's Single Man. It's a very gay movie.
Tom
So
Ford.
I'm sure all y'all you'll need to check.
You didn't know
this one
Tom
out.
Ford
It's pretty
directed
good.
movies?
State of,
Is that
State
Tom
of
Ford,
Play
Tom
about
Ford?
Politics and media.
He directed
starring
that?
Russell Crowe
Yeah.
and Ben Affleck.
What was
Russell
gay about
Crowe
that
plays
movie?
like an
The main
inside
character,
reporter trying
like,
to
it
get
was
the scoop
in
about
love with
what's
this
going
guy
on.
who died.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I have the first 2
I'll look into that.
Daniel
a good
Craig,
movie.
James Bond.
I'll dig very deep into that.
Casino
Hey now,
Royale
hey
and
now.
Quantum Solace. I got this from on Black Friday for about $5.
Why'd you go on Black Friday?
That's what they call
that
it.
price point, Jared, $5.
What do you mean
That's okay?
What is it?
The first 2 James
No,
Bonds.
I'm not. I'm out on any combo packs.
Why
You
did
can't
these
be a
combo
Blu-ray
packs?
Because
DVD
it's not-
collector and be
it's
out
not
on
the
double
artwork
packs.
that was intended. I to stand be by that. I am packaged with the anti movie. combo pack. You can't like that.
When's the
cover,
last time
like,
you bought a
somebody
DVD,
in the
Jared?
studio just decided, Years ago? Oh, take that
Yeah.
picture and
Yeah.
we'll
It's
make
all
it-
about the
we'll
combo pack
create
now.
a combo pack. If you don't
So
watch your
$5.
movies online illegally nowadays, you're a
Oh,
bitch. $5.
Yeah. So Dark Knight Rises, the last Batman with Nolan and Bale.
You wouldn't steal a car, would you?
Versus Bane. This is pretty good. Well, wasn't the best of the 3. Probably
Here's where
better.
Eddie gives
Not
us his ranking of the
Probably-
Batman movies.
the least of the 3. I'd rank them Begins, Dark Knight, the Dark Knight.
I tried to
Dark
keep
Knight
that
Rises.
in the outline
And
frame.
Speaking of,
I was trying to
triple pack,
entertain myself.
300, Troy and Alexander the final cut.
Today, Junior.
One of those.
Do you think that's funny?
No.
Min, Myth, and Might,
Making-
3 for the ages is what the back of the DVD says. Can't go wrong with these.
I think you
I
did.
got this Hellboy cartoon
Oh, I said it too.
thing, which was $2 at Fry's. Is that an okay price point? $2?
That's fine.
Yeah.
But it is Hellboy.
Yeah. And then I got Kill Bill Volume 1, I think for $8 at Target. I was upset to see the combo packs going for $10 for the first 1 and 2, so that upset me. But I think Kill Bill Volume 2 may be the better of these movies. But this is pretty good, so happy to get this. Is this too feminine for you? Too much female empowerment, Jared? Or-
Yeah, we can't have that.
Yeah, do you think she cut off a penis with that big sword?
She should have sucked a dick. What?
So that's my Blu-ray collection there for everybody to see.
And now in the next segment, we're gonna steamroll over them all
See which
in
one
protest
breaks.
of Hollywood
Yes, burn them all.
and those child.
Yes, sex
Sex
rings. So stay tuned
It all comes back
for
to
my
conspiracies.
DVD updates, my Blu-ray updates, which will be coming in the next few weeks.
Wow. I'm so glad that we
Yeah.
stuck around for that. And on that note, what did we think about that? You're still subscribing, Rodney?
Have we lost you yet?
Don't do this to me, man. Don't do this. As long as we have more like widescreen and Hype Williams type, a lot of lens flare. We need more
Okay.
lens flare.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just
I
from
can
my
work on that.
professional perspective here, okay?
I can hear
We
that.
need some lens flare.
Okay.
We need Megan Fox's thumbs. And
Yep.
let's CGI you an afro or something. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Let's
It
do
definitely
you
needs more CGI.
a
That's-
Tropic
what's hot?
Thunder like blackface type.
You know what's
thing.
hot? You know who
Nice.
Sia is?
See ya.
I know you do.
See ya.
She wrote "Shine Bright Like a Diamond" for Rihanna.
Okay.
She's coming out with her. She's done everything. That song, "I Am Titanium." Anyway, a lot of hits.
Yeah.
You guys aren't necessarily
Classic stuff there.
You guys aren't in on this as I am. Sia, she has got this thing going on. She's basically like a Lady Gaga type. Maybe she's a little eccentric to, cover up for those looks that she can't really
for sure
promote herself on.
Yep.
Her whole thing is the bob. She's got this blonde bob, and she's doing that. And people are photoshopping themselves with the blonde bob on in support of her. So, we got to come up with some kind of thing for you.
Oh, yeah. Like, I would definitely sport a blonde bob if I could get more of those YouTube views.
Tweet you with a blonde bob to see you, and let's see how many followers you can get on your YouTube there. How many people will sub you?
Yeah.
Sub. That's the word of the day.
It's all about those subs.
Yes, sir. All right, real fast. We might have Vera Scroggins, as I said, the number one, the greatest anti-fracking activist protester.
She hates fracking, huh?
Yeah, she hates this stuff. Like, don't even bring it up to her. She's leaving the party.
Yeah.
Even if she really hadn't even finished her drink yet. Like, she has no patience for this kind of stuff. She's been on everything. Russia Today, she's been, or do we call that RT? Or do we call it RT America?
Yeah.
She's been on Russia Today. She's been on internet. I guess that is international. She's been on national, international.
Has she been on Al Jazeera?
She probably invented Al Jazeera.
Uh-huh.
And she agreed to be on a show with us. We had a little bit of trouble connecting with her on Skype.
Try it again?
We're trying again.
Yeah.
In spirit, we wanted to talk with her about this. There's been like record numbers of, I think Oklahoma has already had a record number of earthquakes for a year, and it's July. But they're not major. They're like
little rattlers.
Yeah, they're like, they just kind of shake your shit off your shelf. Like maybe our beer would have fallen off.
Yeah.
And our carpet would have got stained.
Nothing to really write your congressman about.
Or is it just an omen of things to come? That's the question. That's what we wanted to get up from Vera.
Is it leading to the big one?
But it doesn't look like it's going to happen. We're getting the signal that it's not going to happen.
She refused to come on this show.
She's screening your calls.
That's
right.
That's what it is.
Damn.
They still do that?
On Skype? Yeah, that's the new thing on Skype. You pretend like you went to the bath.
Yeah.
She was freshening up. All right, well, Vera, we love you.
Yeah.
We'll make love to you on another day. Listen, since she's not answering our call, I'll really get into this. This was really funny because I asked her to be on the show, and then she agreed right away.
Yeah.
Then I didn't really.
She likes to get her anti-fracking stuff out there.
Yeah. She wants to get this out, the message, the word.
Yeah.
We're a big anti-fracking community down here in Dallas as well, and I wanted to kind of get her opinion on all this, and I didn't do my research on her until, I don't know, it was today, and come to find out she's like really controversial.
Yeah.
In her own right, she had some controversial statements on.
Is there people that are anti-Vera?
Yeah, there's apparently
anti-Vera backlash.
She was like, and I've never heard this. There's a community out there who think that like a parent should, or it's a positive thing for a parent to introduce a child into sexuality too.
Okay.
Roterdum in the chat room is saying frack her.
Okay, we're gonna frack her. She had some controversial opinions. She didn't really want to get into them. We would have eased her into it. We would have fracked her life up tonight.
Yeah.
But all right. So we'll move on.
We can't.
For all of you who tuned in for fracking conversation, I'm sorry. We'll move on.
Eddie, they also want to know the link to your YouTube page.
So the videos are going to debut here on Mind Control and then be uploaded to youtube.com/Mind Control later in the day.
Mind Control Show,
Mind Control
all one
Show,
word.
yeah.
All one word. It's going to pull up a bunch of links about like Mind Control, this and that, and then it'll say, "Did you really mean Mind Control Show?" One word.
Or you can go to youtube.com/Mind Control Show. That'll bring you.
Oh, you can actually type it right in.
Yep, that'll bring you to it.
I usually just go to YouTube and search us and have to go the roundabout way.
Yeah. Type in, other subjects we've talked about.
It happens.
Everything under the sun.
All right, so Rodney, I'm about to put you back to work. Let's do a little bit of talk about this month, I should say. The month of July. Last week we missed it, but this is the 25th anniversary month of Seinfeld.
Okay.
Seinfeld is 25 years old.
You think Seinfeld can ever recover from Kramer going off at that comedy club?
I think they have recovered, but he himself probably never will.
No.
Seinfeld didn't really take too big of a hit on that.
I don't know. Jerry came out in support of him and got some backlash for that himself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Seinfeld has definitely lost a little bit of its luster. It was a real kind of white show too, right?
Ouch.
My dad likes Seinfeld.
There you go.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And
Frasier.
And
So-
for those viewers who can't see
And
you,
Frasier, wow.
Yeah.
who can't see you and don't make racial stereotypes by the sound of someone's voice, are you a black gentleman yourself?
I am actually Samoan.
Wow.
Okay.
Yes,
Interesting. Okay.
I am. Yeah, I am black Samoan.
Wow.
Are you
Yeah.
in your relation to The Rock?
Like The Rock, more like a rock though. I'm
Oh.
like a wood rock.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm black. Yeah.
You and The Rock and Rikishi.
Yeah.
Well, this is the 25-year anniversary, and I thought I'd dig a little bit deeper and find out, besides Seinfeld, everyone's making a big deal about Seinfeld, what else is 25th anniversary in July
Okay.
this month of, what was that, 1989. 25 years ago this month, Hugh Hefner married his Playmate girlfriend, Kimberly Conrad. And over there, Rodney's got some... definitely turn your children away from the screen right now because Rodney's got some...
Not safe for work.
Not that. Not just yet.
Okay.
These are Kim Conrad pictures.
Not safe for work, right?
These are not safe for work. These are not safe for your wife, probably. But we just want to see what he was tagging back in 1989. What was he working with? Because all the way up until not the Housewife show, but the Playmate reality show.
Uh-huh.
I mean, this guy's still doing it. But check her out. That was Kim Conrad. That was 1989. He was banging that.
Okay.
You got another one?
Was he in the 60s?
This is
by then?
news, by the way. We're not doing this for to be gross. We're doing this as reporters.
Yeah, this is our job here.
And this one, that was her.
There's some big areolas.
She was a naturally beautiful woman.
Yeah.
Let's see. Also,
That's
25.
a pro move right there. How she's cupping her boob right
Yeah.
there. That's a pro move.
She knows.
That's nice.
You're talking about the woman that married Hugh Hefner. She knew.
Yeah, she better.
Is her hair tied around her neck, or is that a shawl?
That's a Shaw.
I thought she tied her hair up. That would be really hot, really erotic. All right. Also, 25 years ago this month, Batman set a record for the quickest movie to reach $100 million. Eddie, any guess on how long it took them to do that 25 years ago?
I know Batman. This movie recently, celebrated its 25th anniversary.
That's the news story.
So no, but there was an actual day a few weeks ago. So I'm gonna guess 2 weeks.
Ooh, close. 10 days.
10 days.
Wow, I like the way you did that math. Yeah. 10 days it took Batman to set the record of any movie to get to 100 million.
Do you think
I'm sure it's been
Burton's-
broken by now.
Do you think Tim Burton's done a better movie since, or
He
was
probably
his
hasn't.
career topped out?
Nothing with Johnny Depp is maybe not Edward. Edward Scissorhands.
That was
was
probably
good.
before Batman, though. I think.
You think so?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. It's too young to know.
No. Okay.
All right. Also, 25 years ago this month, this song reached number 1. And now, if I said the name of the band, Simply Red, Eddie, do you know what that is?
No.
Nobody does,
No.
based on the name Simply Red. But
Is this a one-hit wonder?
listen to this and tell me you don't know
Is
this
this
has
a
been in your life for 25 years.
Oh yeah.
I thought I edited this shit.
This is like the Quiet Storm.
Yeah. You guys are listening to Mind Control. 25 years old today, this month.
Wow.
This was the number 1 song. What the hell was America doing making this a number 1 song?
It was a simpler time back in the 80s.
Depressing. What was going on
Yeah,
25 years ago? This is
true.
number 1.
Yeah, people were bummed out. Their girlfriend broke up with them after they watched Batman, and
After doing all that blow, you kind of have a little bit of depression after, right?
there's a come down.
Yeah.
That's true. How many people do you think came down to this song? God damn, I did too much coke last night. Fucking lost all my money on the market.
Yeah.
How many people fired their stockbroker over this song?
Had a gun in their mouth.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure plenty of people committed suicide with in their garage. Cranked this up, just rolled the windows down.
Tears rolling down their face.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just go to sleep. Go to sleep, Dan. Okay, also this year, we got another video here. This is DC. I didn't know about this until this week. I did my research here. DC-10 UA United Airlines 232. There was a plane crash.
Uh-oh.
Ish.
Is it
This
those terrorists?
I'd never heard about this before. This was apparently the malfunction in the air. You can just roll this video. This is half real footage, you'll know. This is half real footage and half recreation. Something went wrong in the air. They had to crash land. The fucking pilot dominated this thing. He only killed about half the people on board. Apparently 111 people died, but 185 survived.
Wow.
So I guess that's a little better than 50%.
Do you think God only loved half those people?
Yeah. Half of those people God needed up there to fill random
The stockbrokers or whatever.
So I think that's real stuff. That's fake.
It's gorgeous.
The technology back then was...
Is the music real?
Oh,
The music was playing in real time, yes.
Was that done in Photoshop 1 or Photoshop 2?
And you'll see him kind of...
He still believes he can make it at this point.
I think that's recreated, but this is real.
Holy shit.
So 185 people survived that 25 years ago, and if any of them are still alive, shout out to them.
Yeah.
Their final destination hasn't caught up with them just yet.
They were unbreakable.
Yeah.
It's probably all the cocaine.
Mm-hmm. All goes back to the cocaine in the 80s. That plane was probably full of cocaine. They were probably shielded by all the pounds that they bounced their heads off of. Did I give you... I don't think I gave you Reagan. Did I give you a Reagan video? Also, 25 years ago, President Reagan, it was kind of funny, he was calling an All-Star game, the MLB All-Star game, and Bo Jackson hit a home run. That was just kind of fun to see him doing that. Yeah. James Bond, License to Kill movie premiered, and birthdays.
Probably a dark time for the James Bond franchise.
Only two famous people born 25 years ago in July of 1989 are Rory Culkin, Macaulay Culkin's brother, and Daniel Radcliffe, our very own Harry Potter.
Harry Potter, yeah.
Laurence Olivier died 25 years ago this month. And just so you guys can look forward to this next month, when we go over August 1989, Saved by the Bell, 25 years next month. It's coming.
Yo, y'all gotta go hard for that one. You gotta go.
Seriously, when I read that, I go, I wonder, can we book somebody that somehow at one time appeared on Saved by the Bell?
Is this Screech free nowadays?
Mr. Belding does a lot of
appearances.
Mr. Belding.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that down. I guarantee you we can find him.
You know, Mario Lopez is pretty big time.
Yeah,
his dimples are.
He's too Hollywood now. I don't know. Hey, listen. I'm gonna kind of pull back the curtain here. I have to piss my pants off. Eddie, find the story. I'm gonna go pee.
Really?
Yeah. That's
really?
It.
Okay.
If you haven't seen me squirming, I've been about to piss for about the last hour.
Okay. Woo. So we have 15 minutes left in the show, but I guess Jeremiah couldn't, hold it in any longer.
We got it, Eddie. We got it. Me and you, man.
All right, here we go. Here we go. So did you know a VA man plants flag, claims African country, calling it Kingdom of North Sudan? So I guess a Virginia man planted a flag in his, neighborhood and claimed it the Kingdom of North Sudan. So that's what we're dealing with here.
Great news.
Yeah.
It's great news. That's called caucasity. You know what that means? Caucasity is the actions only exclusively performed by white people. Like only a white person can do that. Proclaim.
Okay.
Where is it, Virginia?
So I guess he flew over to Africa. It says Jeremiah Heaton claims a 800 square mile swath of African desert and names his daughter Princess.
Oh, okay. So this is the guy who named the African kingdom after his daughter.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Did you hear about the story?
Yeah, I heard about the story. Okay. Yeah, that's the little girl wanted to be a princess so bad. So because this guy had this wonderful thing called white privilege, he was able to fly over to Africa to some uncharted area. And dedicated the land, dedicated his daughter as the princess of this new land.
So does this fall along the lines of the whole apartheid type stuff? Is it
colonialism? There's a new thing, a new trending thing called Columbusing, where people kind of appropriate things, kind of discover things, and this is one of the many Columbusing.
Wow, that's
headlines.
Great. Hey, we were talking about it earlier. People, think they can do whatever the hell they want when it comes to naming land and stuff.
But it's okay because it's for his daughter, right? It's a good cause. It's for his little girl.
That's what he said. I highlighted that here. He says that he's basically saying that he's the first one who's done this, who's named a country or claimed some land for love.
So isn't that sweet?
Really?
Everyone else does it over bloodshed.
He didn't have to kill any natives or anything.
I founded the nation in love for my daughter.
Oh.
Truth be told, I wrote to this guy too. I asked him to be on it. I never got an answer. I thought it'd be cool to have a king on it. We had the Chocolate King call us in a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be cool if this guy called us in, but he didn't. He refused me. So we're here. The official opinion on this show is fuck him. But I thought that was pretty cool. You know what I mean? You imagine that the planet has been totally divided up and that everyone has claimed...
Okay. People are rearranging borders all the time. You see Russia claiming, what was that?
Well, but he didn't take this from anybody. He just walked there and goes, hey, nobody wants this, I'll take it.
That's pretty
There's got to be somewhere. Well, it's like that restaurant, Bikinis. That dude bought a whole city. The owner of Bikinis chain, it's basically a Hooters. He bought the entire city of bikinis. Oh, did you tell him?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, let's go into this.
But it's time.
Yeah, Jedi, we want you on the show.
All right. Cool.
Everybody welcome Jedi, the amazing Jedi that you hear producing the show every week, but you never get to see him.
Yeah. Man, these headphones suck.
Live and in living color.
All right.
Okay, so this week I posted on Facebook about, or there was a study done on organic versus...
You got the internet flaming, Jer.
Conventional fruits and vegetables. There was a study done that said, oh, it's healthier for you than conventional fruits and vegetables. And I thought, well, I thought that was the whole point. I mean, it's pretty obvious. We're stating the obvious here.
Right.
And I posted it as like a...
Duh,
Yeah, duh. And I got so much feedback, especially from one Austin hippie.
He's all over the organic stuff, right?
Who was all over me for claiming that this was a foregone conclusion and, standing up for...
He has some background in the culinary arts, right? So I'm sure he knows what he's talking about.
I don't think he has any clue what he's talking about.
I don't know. I kind of... when it comes to organic and not organic, I think you're pretty much damned if you do, damned if you don't type of a thing.
Well, here's the thing. We're all going to die. I don't know what illusion you're under if you're eating organic and you're not smoking, you're not doing all this, you're not living a hard life. I mean, do you think you're going to live forever? You're not. We're all going to go, so you might as well enjoy while you're here.
True.
So that's why I eat it. I'll mix it up.
Me one of those?
I'll mix it up. I'll eat organic when I can. And
so you think that eating organic is definitely better for you? It's going to extend your life and give you superpowers.
I'm saying I don't necessarily think that. I just think those. Let's say you're getting an organic such and such from a Whole Foods. I think that they care more about what you're eating than, as the example I was giving on Facebook, than a racetrack. When you go into a racetrack and buy an apple. Yeah. You go into 7-Eleven and buy an apple. I don't think that apple cares as much about you as an apple that you could get from Whole Foods.
That's great marketing, though.
But is that true?
It's great marketing.
Do you think I'm wrong?
Either way, it's great marketing.
You think it's all marketing?
Either if it's true or not.
You think an apple is an apple?
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess none of us know. I'm just saying, as I said on Facebook, I would not feed my children.
Yeah.
Jedi, you don't have children.
No, I don't. I'm more shocked that you're on
Hold
Facebook. So you have a Facebook account now?
I don't. I'm using the mind control.
Oh, okay.
Listen, and I only do this because Eddie claims to be the social media guru.
Uh-huh.
Yet he doesn't update on social media, so
that's how guru I am.
So I try to fill in on Twitter and Facebook when I can.
Yeah.
So you don't have... Would you feed your child... That's the big question. Would you go to McDonald's, get a Happy Meal, and replace the apples and feel like you're giving them something healthy when you give them McDonald's apples?
No.
You probably wouldn't go to McDonald's in the first place, right? There would be no choice between fries and apples. There'd be no McDonald's, huh?
Who, me? Not for my children. I'll eat at McDonald's.
For your children, yeah.
I don't feed my kids any of that.
Yeah.
I refuse.
That's just selfish.
I mean, if you're going to take them to McDonald's, you might as well get them what they're going to get. I mean, it's, get them a Happy Meal.
Yeah, I treat them like a dope fiend, man. It's like, you'll give them a chicken McNugget with a little sweet and sour sauce, you know what I'm saying, when they've done good, when they've done daddy right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they get the toy also, right?
Yeah.
So that's all that matters.
Dude, have y'all seen that the chicken nuggets in McDonald's, if you put them under a microscope, they have these black fibers all in them?
I think I did see that. Yeah. What is that?
That's like flaxseed.
I don't know. It's like little black fibers that look almost like pubic hairs. But the bad part is, I read that story and instantly wanted McNuggets. It was weird.
It just keep calling me.
I second you on that.
Just keep calling me.
No matter how bad it gets, we can't stop.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't feed my kids it, but I I had Wendy's today. I had fucking Taco Cabana this morning. I mean, I've already overdone it.
So why don't you feed your kids McDonald's?
I don't trust them. I don't think that they care about what's in the food, and I'd rather give my kids, while they're the youngest, foundation for their body because I think your body can probably handle a lot better if you have a good foundation. You know what I mean? Then it can filter out all the shit later.
Gotcha.
These are things I tell myself.
You were raised on like moonshine and
No,
Reds.
They eat good, like we'll get pizza every now and then. We do things, but for the most part, we feed them shit that's cooked out of a grocery store.
There you go.
I don't go too crazy, we'll go to regular grocery stores and we'll feed them regular food like that. But I just don't feel like a fast food place or anything like that cares about you.
What about like a sit-down restaurant, like a Chili's or something? No.
We'll do that. Yeah.
Well, what's the difference between a Chili's and a McDonald's?
It's all under. Trust me, that's under protest. That's because, I don't think so. I don't think there's any difference. You're right.
So why are we critiquing his parenting now, man?
This is fine. This is fine. I'll stand up for everything that I do. I don't care. That's how much thought I put into it. Hey, so we're doing this hoping that Austin Hippie would call in to defend himself, and if he's not, then I'm gonna get over here to it. So in the wake of this controversy, organic versus conventional, I personally believe that you can tell the difference between these things.
Yeah. And
you can see them. And I know Jedi, you were growing things, right? You're a garden.
Yeah.
You got in your backyard.
Yeah, I'm all about organic, but there's ways of going about it. For instance, there's a store like Sprouts. Do y'all know Sprouts?
Yeah.
It's a good, wholesome place. You can get good food for a little cheaper than what you would get at Whole Foods.
Right. And all I need is I need a little bit more than like the slogan that says you care. I need a little bit of effort to show you care. I believe a Sprouts cares. They're not my favorite, but I believe they care. I believe a Whole Foods cares.
But why does it have to be so expensive, though? Why is it so expensive to eat healthy?
I know.
Is that part of the mind fuck?
Yep.
Like, if you pay more, you must be getting organic stuff.
Are we seeing that right now?
Yeah, that's it. That's the black fibers in a. No, the viewers aren't seeing that, but yeah.
Ooh.
Yum.
Looks like Eddie dropped a couple pubes in that.
Rodney was like, "Well, I gotta look this up."
Somebody left a link in the chat room. So
Natural News. Hey,
Yeah.
shout out to what's this guy's name from Natural News? He's always on.
Mike
McDonald's
Adams, the
chicken
health
nuggets?
ranger.
Mike Adams, yeah.
The
He's always
health
on Howard-
ranger.
yeah.
Did he break
Alex.
the story?
I guess so.
Oh my God. Who knew you could make news by just throwing shit under a microscope?
Strange fibers found embedded inside chicken McNuggets.
We got to start doing. I want to put Eddie's hands under a microscope and see what we can find. And
I think they're just pubic hairs.
yeah. You think they just fell on the floor,
Yeah.
or any McDonald's employees just handled it?
Yeah.
What the hell's happening? Somehow we just went into a vortex.
It's like a quantum leap.
Oh, this is natural news.
This is a microscopic view. For anyone who's watching live, in the chat room, there was a link just posted to naturalnews.com. For whoever posted that, thanks.
Oh, that doesn't look good.
But
at
we're
all.
watching it. It's pretty gross.
But with barbecue sauce, it's fucking delicious.
Sweet and sour is not that
Tangy
bad.
barbecue.
Yeah. Oh, nothing makes me more mad. I can't tell you how many times I've ordered this and told them barbecue sauce, and I get home because I don't know why I don't look. I get home and they didn't put anything in my bag.
Don't you have some barbecue sauce in the fridge?
Sometimes
It's
I don't.
not the same.
Yeah,
Sweet
it's
Baby
never the
Ray's.
same. That's for sure. And you're just fucking eating this fucking McNugget and fries, and that's sad.
Yeah, it's pretty
Oh,
nasty. Look at that pube.
that is a pube. There's no doubt about it.
It's
Come
totally a
on.
pube.
So it takes a few pubes to hold that breast meat together, you know? Like,
Wow, so he's about to grab the pube.
This is DeepEllumOnAir.com, everybody.
See, I thought they were more microscopic than that, but that was he
Yeah, that was
had
pretty
like
big.
tweezers and was about to rip it out.
yeah, that looked pretty rigged up there.
There's been a viral video on like Facebook for a couple years now of like them putting like baby chicks in the shredder.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my God.
Yeah, like to make the nuggets or whatever.
that's
They
what
just
I'm
put them in
saying.
there live.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, when you eat chicken from these places, that's what they say. Like, they take the whole chicken and they just, like, smash it up and just kind of throw it in there, bleach it all white and tell you it's all meat.
Well, what it is they separate the chicken into its most valuable parts. Like the breasts is the most valuable, and then they go from there. But
Shout out to Kim Conrad.
But then what they have in these nuggets is like all the like leftover gizzards.
Right.
Yeah, it's all
Ooh.
just leftover junk.
That was the
Like
past.
hot dogs?
Nowadays, all these places will tell you that it's
100% white
Yeah,
beef,
100%.
white chicken, whatever.
oh, white beef.
The new thing.
That's what you tell all the girls, Eddie. Oh man. Okay, so let's get right to this. So here I have a little test for Jedi, the organic.
Which one's poisoned and which
What do you
one's
grow?
not?
Fruit?
It's all we actually had a peach tree, but it was taken over by worms.
let me
But yeah, it's all just tomatoes. We got some eggplant, green beans.
Do you have tomatoes or tomatoes?
Both, man.
Okay, cool.
Actually, we got purple tomatoes, which is really cool. Cherokee purple.
Nice.
Ooh,
we
you
got
might
all
have
kinds
to
of
change the name
different-
of those. It's insensitive.
Do they make you trip?
No.
Oh.
They're good though. But I mean, we got what else do we have? A bunch of peppers, chickens. Even though I know that's not a vegetable, but
Well, here you go. I'm presenting this to you live on the air, under pressure. One green apple, one red apple. Can you tell which one of these came from a 7-Eleven on the way up here? One of these came from a Whole Foods. Can you tell me which is the organic apple and which is the 7-Eleven? We don't give a shit what's in this.
Now you
See,
gotta
it's not
grope it. You gotta grope it.
it's not fair because you've got a green apple which tastes completely different from a red apple.
Oh, you don't have to taste test them.
So I just gotta
Just
look
by
and
the
tell?
look. Let me see how professional you are.
If you want to taste test it, you're more than welcome.
Yeah, you're more than welcome.
I think I got an answer for you.
Now, was I trying to trick you with? Oh shit! I left the label on it.
Well, Granny Smith, that just tells you what kind of apple it is. That
There
doesn't
you go.
really mean anything. This one's all deformed looking. It's lopsided.
Was I trying to trick you with that, or is that really?
See, I think the more beefy looking one is the genetically modified
All
one.
the GMOs in
Yeah,
there.
because they isolate the genes, and this is some science for your ass.
I don't know. I'm gonna go with the green one being the organic one.
What?
Yeah.
Jedi's going green.
I'm going red.
Rodney's going red.
Now, but before you tell us, I gotta say this though. People freak out about genetically modified food. Pretty much everything you eat is genetically modified. That doesn't really necessarily mean it's bad for you. If we didn't have genetically modified food, we wouldn't really have food, because people are coming in and making better strands of food. I mean, that's how, like, for instance, weed, like the hydroponic
you're not
weed,
kidding, yeah.
it's all modified. Just because someone made something better doesn't mean it's bad for you.
Tune in to Jedi's Weed Show. Just kidding.
Comparing apples.
He doesn't have
TLR,
one
Texas
yet.
Legalization Report. Yeah, I'm going with the green one though. The green one just looks a little more Whole Foodsy.
Yeah.
I hate to break it to you, Rodney's right.
Woo!
I tried to pull the slick one on you.
What do I
The
win?
green one we picked up at a 7-Eleven. And yeah, I do believe this one's pumped full. This is the Lance Armstrong of apples.
It doesn't have any balls. It's out of seeds. Seedless green apple.
But that's the question. Okay, so yeah, if I ate that, am I doing damage to myself, or am I super enhancing myself because
I don't think it works like that.
it is double the content of what a regular apple could be?
It's radioactive apple.
Actually, technically, every apple is genetically modified because you have to have somebody pollinate the tree. They don't grow naturally.
Right, but we're talking about organic, right? And so the red one is the organic apple.
Yes.
And the green one is the
This is true.
standard. Because organic tends to be it's like naturally grown, so it's not. They're not as pretty.
It's,
You know what I
there's
mean?
no HGH involved in this
Right.
growth process.
Right. I'm
Corn.
organic.
Corn's another example. If we didn't have genetic modification, we wouldn't really have corn. I mean,
The-
Indians
So-
genetically modified corn.
Are you saying
hundreds of years ago.
you're pro Monsanto? Is that what you're saying?
The one that I heard a couple weeks ago was they said banana. They said like every banana is basically cloned off of. They made a banana that looks like a banana now, and they're all made like that. That's not what bananas naturally look like. Like,
Yeah, that's right.
we're all eating genetically modified bananas by default.
It's just a fancy word of selective breeding.
Right?
is really
Yeah.
all it is.
Yeah. It's fruit eugenics.
You guys are comparing apples to oranges here, guys. Apples to oranges. Apples to bananas.
Well, thank you, Jedi. I just wanted to see, as a professional fruit and vegetable grower, what your thought was on this. And
are we going to smash those apples?
I really think that the conclusion that we're coming to is that it's really not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
We could all live. We can survive.
We're getting fucked over every second of our lives. So
in one way or the other, yeah. I just still can't do it. I just wouldn't eat fruit out of a gas station. I don't trust them. I don't think they care about me or what I'm eating.
Well, of all the things that you can eat at a gas station, I'm going with fruit being the most healthiest. Plus, it's good for your bowel movements, too.
Oh, is it? Oh, my God. Every time I eat an apple. Good Lord. Yeah, you're not kidding. Yeah, a couple hours later, it's all over. And the most apple-shaped of ways.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. We talked about this dude. Oh, hey, while we're on the Hugh Hefner and his chick thing going on, did you guys hear about there was is he high school? She's some kind of cheerleader. Let's pray to God she's out of high school. She's the
girl that killed those animals?
Yeah. This cheerleader chick who posted her pictures.
Excuse me.
She got pictures of her like, oh, I have those too, right?
Yes, you do.
We got pictures of her sitting next to a lion that she killed, sitting next to there's Simba, or should I say Mufasa.
I saw a headline on Yahoo saying that L'Oreal had dropped her from their World Cup campaign.
That's a different chick, I think.
Oh, it's a different one.
Yeah, there's like 2 girls under pressure for this.
2 girls, 1 pressure.
Right.
You see that Steven Spielberg photo that went around this past weekend?
2 girls, 1 lion, huh?
That's him killing that Triceratops, Steven Spielberg.
That's funny, yeah. Yeah, that's funny. Here's the other one where she's killed a leopard. She's obviously going to turn these into bed sheets or a bathrobe.
And there's like uproar over this?
Oh my God, yeah. People are so pissed off that she's posting these pictures. She went to Africa.
They're like an endangered species, right?
She killed these, and she posted, her beautiful blonde face smiling next to these.
But you really think she killed these, though, or she was just there?
There's 2 things. There's 2 things. They're saying that she has killed animals and has posted it onto her Facebook, and then the other thing she's done is tranquilize them for like tracking methods or whatever. But she says she doesn't hunt for game; it's for conservation, which I don't understand. That's like going to war for peace,
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Whatever.
I think it's funny that she's doing this. So there is a guy running for Congress in Virginia. He's not a congressman necessarily. He's running for Congress. He has put out, what do you call that, an APB? All Post Bulletin? Yeah. He's put out APB. He posted on Twitter. He wants naked pictures of this girl. I swear to God. He's offered $100,000 to anyone who could supply him with nude photos of this girl. She's a 19-year-old Texas Tech cheerleader.
But they ain't playing no games.
Man.
Cold world.
Well, so what is he planning on doing with the pictures?
I guess he's just trying to diminish her name or to disparage
her. But
in the meantime, turn us all on in major ways. He says, quote, I have $100,000 to anyone who has nude photos or video of hashtag Kendall Jones at Texas Tech.
You think she's ever sexted her boyfriend?
Oh, come on. There are plenty.
With dead animals?
Hey,
listen. Antlers can be used for a lot of things.
Like what?
He says she deserves to be a target. He later posted, does she enjoy being spanked? We want to know. And then tweeted, if any boyfriends of hashtag Kendall Jones are out there, we want and will pay for sex stories and info about her. So this guy, he's running for Congress, and he thinks he's going to get over by demanding naked video and pictures of this.
You never know. Some of those, people that vote out there vote for, weird reasons.
Good God, he has my vote. I swear.
It sounds like a Coke rant. Sounds like he was doing a couple lines by himself.
Was that Rob Ford?
Went for it.
I want to see this bitch naked. I don't know what he's. I don't know what he thought he could get out of posting that on Twitter, but there's kind of question about whether he's really that serious about running. But it's still funny to hear a guy running for Congress.
Yeah.
Wants naked pictures of this girl. We want naked pictures of this girl. We just don't have the 100,000 to put up.
We got somebody in the chat room saying they pay $100K for naked photos of Eddie.
Hey,
$100K, man.
That's overshooting the target there.
If you've got 100 pennies wadded up in one bill, Eddie can handle that for you.
Or some Blu-ray DVD combo packs.
Mm-hmm. Did you see Putin, our good old buddy Poot Poot?
Yeah.
He has written off, just completely forgotten about 90% of Cuba's debt.
He refused to write off the the Crimea debt, though, or the Ukrainian debt. He doubled down and said that he's not giving them any more oil until they pay off what they owe.
Yeah, we can't do that, can we?
But with these Cuban communist sons of bitches.
But it turns out that we can. Interesting. That's what I don't understand about this world that we live in. We all live in this world where we pretend like we all have to be in debt. We all have to be, enslaved to colleges and to politicians and to...
Yeah.
I bought a house I can't afford. I'm in an apartment I can't afford. I can't afford this car that I want. I can't afford anything. And then, or let's say you do get yourself into debt, right? A lot of us are in a shitload of debt.
Yeah.
Up to our ears in it. And what does Russia do? They prove to the world that it's all just a number. It's all pretend. And they go, hey, guess what? We're going to press delete on that. We're going to pretend like that never existed.
Do y'all know who Benjamin Fulford is?
He was one of the founding fathers, right? He signed... No, Benjamin Fulford?
No, he's a big, conspiracy guy. A few years ago, that was his big thing, that he was saying a national debt forgiveness was about to take place.
And why can't we do it?
We would have an actual money backed behind some kind of, precious metal or, backed by something.
Man, Wells Fargo been on my back for like 3 years now for like $300.
The only debt, well, besides student loans, the only debt hounding me right now is a Wells Fargo debt. Once I get rid of them, I'll be done.
I got a $300,000 hospital bill.
Oh my!
I needed this debt forgiveness that didn't happen.
Are you cured?
You were retweeting everything he posted.
I was. It's $279,000 hospital bill.
Oh my God! Jesus Christ! And what was that for?
I got stabbed.
Damn! Yeah. We're gonna start a group
Kickstarter.
For those of us who know the history of Jedi, which stabbing was this that you racked this bill up?
It was the first one. Here, let's check it out. Right there.
Oh, can we see that?
Yeah, turn to the left.
Oh man.
Yeah, it actually when the guy stabbed me, he actually stabbed me 3 times. But when he stabbed me the first time, it popped my lung.
Oh,
so I had
that's $300,000.
A complete hemothorax, which is a collapsed lung, and was in ICU for about a month, which is really what ran up the bill. When you're in ICU, it's thousands of dollars.
And what happens if you just say you don't have insurance and you're like?
Well, the crazy thing is because I fought back and didn't let the guy stab me a 4th time in my head. Basically, if you're a victim of a crime, the state will pay your hospital bill, but the state attorney basically
what a fucking asshole
ruled that because I fought back, I wasn't a victim and that I had to pay the bill.
That's bullshit.
Christ. Oh, shout out to the litigation system here in America.
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay, well.
I'm sorry to hear that, Jedi.
Yeah, we're all sorry to hear that. But what makes it all the more frustrating is to know that it's all pretend and it could all be written off tomorrow. Those doctors did their work. The machinery that he had already been delivered. I mean, nobody really is owed any money. And they just pretend like, well, it's $300,000. It's all made up.
And you become a debt slave, right?
I myself have been in a debt program where you have all this debt and then they go, oh, well, we'll talk to this company and they'll settle for 40%. Well, what was that number to begin with? It was all made up. Like, what are we doing in this world?
Yeah.
I just don't understand it. 90% of fucking Cuba's debt to Russia is written off. Just gone, never existed. I think that's what we need to get to. I think we need to just write everything off. I thought about this too. I work at a university and we have a university paper. There was a university paper that I walked by and it said that some old lady, there's always big, huge donations, T-Boo Pickens or all these fucking rich-ass people. This woman donates $100-some-odd million so that the university can have, quote-unquote, immaculate landscaping.
Wow.
And I'm talking with somebody today. I go, what if they donated 100 or not even that much? What if they donated millions of dollars and just said, I don't want this to go to anything but the employees who make under $200,000 a year? And split it up evenly among them all. Yeah. And because the answer is the next day, the next month, the next couple months, these people aren't going to go to work. When you got money, when you can go out and do things, you're going to go out and do things.
Yeah.
You're going to call in sick. You ain't showing up. You don't care about shit that much. That's the problem. That's why they keep us in this world. Like, everything's fake. Everything, they keep us, the world isn't where the 99% make all the money and the 1%ers have to go out and do all the work on accident. Like, this is on purpose. They have to give us purpose to get out and motivate ourselves, right? They had to keep that carrot in front of our fucking face.
Well, not only that, but that money, it's a ridiculous amount of money. People have gotten to this mind state where you got to have lush green grass. This is Texas.
What the fuck is immaculate landscaping here?
It doesn't really work, man. Like people in Phoenix, for instance, they have it right. Like they're all their yards look like it's all rocks.
Yeah.
So you don't have any water. You don't have to mow. I mean, there's things that you can do to your yard to make it look nice and not waste all that money on water, not waste all that money on mowing. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, what does an immaculate landscaper get paid like regularly?
Trust me, they get paid like
$12 an hour.
Not even that much, I promise you.
Well, that's what I got paid.
Well, hey.
You are an immaculate landscaper, sir.
$12 an hour. And that's why I say when these McDonald's employees, they say they deserve 15. I mean, sure. I mean, they do. Like there's no reason why we shouldn't all be much more comfortable than we are. It's all set against us on purpose. And
sounds like socialism to me.
Sorry. I'll shut up. This one gets me hot. We even have a picture of this. There was a couple that got caught having sex on top of a Chipotle roof.
In protest of
that's in Delaware.
In protest of their no guns policy.
I think they were either open carry their cocks or they were protesting the wage slave
conceal. Yeah.
Would you take her on top of a Chipotle roof, Eddie?
I mean, yeah. I mean,
would you take him on top of a Chipotle roof?
It looks like he may choke me, so I don't know about that.
Yeah, I think that guy looks like BJ Penn.
Yeah, it may choke me out.
I think he's about to headline a UFC in the next couple of months. He is coming back, BJ Penn.
He's already dead. He came back a couple weeks ago.
Oh.
Got destroyed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe I should keep up. This chick, I don't know. She's pretty, like, heroin hot. She looks little Amy Winehouse. Those tips are growing out. Not the tips, but, like, the highlights are growing out.
You can see there's no soul behind those eyes.
There is no soul. That's the absolute truth. But are there titties? That's the real question.
That's all I care about. That's all we care about.
He had those fully exposed on the roof of Chipotle.
I may pay for to have those roots done before I go at it, but
you demand that?
Yeah, get those roots fixed, honey.
Let's see. Officer told the couple that they were under arrest, but investigators say the pair got off the roof and ran into the male's apartment. I'd say they got off on the roof, huh?
Did he leave behind any DNA evidence?
Chipotle's big on the organic food as
everywhere.
Well.
Big on the what?
Organic food. They've got a lot of organic chicken and meat and whatever.
Yeah.
I think they were working on that orgasmic beef up on that roof. I really just wanted to share that picture of that girl and see if any guy watching would want to bang her on top of a roof at Chipotle.
Hey, let's get a close up.
Come on.
There we go.
We don't really need the dude in there. Yeah. What's up? I don't know what's up with the eyes, but
that looks like the guy who freaked out about Britney Spears.
The leave Britney alone
guy.
Yeah,
leave Britney alone. That's him. Well, I guess he was getting banged up on the roof at Chipotle.
Was he yelling that the whole time?
Yep. That's his alter ego, Britney. He kept yelling, "Leave Britney alone." Well, to kind of wrap this up here, I've got one more thing that I want to get to with video on it. This is Louis Gomer. I really thought he was just kind of like a church guy, and come to find out he is a representative. What do you call those? Congressman?
Uh-huh.
I think he's a congressman.
Out of Texas?
Out of Texas. How'd you know that?
It's always Texas.
Louis Gomer, yeah.
Yeah. Louis Gomer. Gomer. This is Gomer Pyle here. He's got a simple equation that he heard. Some good old boy told him how to prove God's existence. He proves God is real.
No way.
With one equation.
Scientists have been debating this for centuries.
We've been making it so difficult.
Yeah.
He's got the answer right here for you. Uh-oh. I thought I edited this shit down too.
I think that haircut's the answer.
Kirk Cameron did it with a banana.
Can you fast forward to you see a guy talking on
Kirk
stage
Cameron
there?
did what with the banana?
He proved God existed because of a banana.
Skip through that to till that guy stops talking.
You actually should look it up one day. Kirk Cameron, there's a video of him where he's...
Was the banana inserted somewhere?
No. What is he doing?
No, he just proves that God exists because of a banana. He's like, yeah, man, it's because there's a banana. That's how you know God's real.
No. Go to
Is that Mark Dice?
I don't know who this is. I swear I edited this stuff. I don't know how I...
It's only him talking.
Yeah. Go to a minute in or something.
my videos were edited.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
It is a little more professional here.
Okay. Give it a sec.
Here goes Louis Gomer.
His reasoning.
And trust me, I didn't hear what this guy had to say. I don't know what this guy's talking about.
There's an old gentleman from East Texas, from Nacogdoches, and
home of
Bob
the Fighting
Murphy used to
Lumberjacks.
say, I feel so
Stephen
sorry
Garcia.
for atheists. I do. He said, think about it. No matter how smart they think they are,
Yeah, Jer.
an atheist has to admit that he believes the equation nobody plus nothing equals everything. He says, how embarrassing for an intellectual to have to say, yeah, I believe that. Nobody plus nothing equals everything.
It's the new
Well, you couldn't get everything unless there was something that was the creator of everything. And that's the Lord we know.
That's been proven. They were working on that over at Columbia.
Job than
Tell the
that.
guy to shut the fuck up. So...
Can we run that
Rachel
back?
Maddow?
So this guy says... Am I on? Can I hear I don't hear myself.
I hear you.
Hello?
Turn down the video.
Ah. This is the famous Fun Time Good Show problem. Hey. So...
Louis Gomez, though.
So, Louis Gomer...
Gomer, yeah.
I've heard this before. I've argued with a guy before, an older gentleman, who goes, all these other religions, their God doesn't say that he's the one God. I want to follow the one that says he's one God of everything.
Yeah.
How does that make any difference? And so when the guy says this, an atheist has to believe that everything came from nothing. How is that possible? You're an idiot.
Yeah.
I believe that it came from God. Then you go, where did God come from? He's always existed. Well, how come the universe can't always have existed, you fucking shithead?
Yeah, and a lot of people...
How are we saying anything different?
But before rain happened, before we knew how rain happened, we said that God created the rain, right?
Right.
So,
he was mad at us. He was punishing us.
So,
now we call it Wednesday.
Yeah, and whenever the clouds fill with the water from the ocean, it falls back down, right? They didn't know that back then. So eventually we'll know how the universe was created, and I guarantee. And
even if we don't, maybe it's not meant for us to know. But
Yeah.
I guarantee you, if God wanted you to know without a shadow of a doubt that He existed, it wouldn't be that hard for Him to prove it to you. He wouldn't play a game with you. He wouldn't fuck with you. He wouldn't make this the most difficult thing you've ever had to figure out in your life. He would make it pretty simple for you.
Yeah, well,
if your eternal soul relied on that fact.
He did make it to where all you have to have is the faith of a mustard seed.
Yeah, well, fuck him for that.
Yeah.
That's what I say. Any God who wants to play that kind of game with me, fuck you. I don't want to go. I don't want to go to heaven and spend forever with you playing games with me like that. And you know what else I'd say fuck you to? I'd say fuck you if I was born before air conditioning was built. Before air conditioning was invented, you imagine everyone sitting up in heaven with God right now and they go, you knew how to fucking create air conditioning and you didn't tell us, you fucking shithead? You let us live for thousands of years like this? You know how hot it is down there?
Yeah.
There's a skit on Loiter Squad that comes on Adult Swim where Jesus came back and he was ugly as hell. And nobody wanted to go back with him. He had a small eye and he smelled really bad.
Come on.
I'm not going nowhere with you.
That would be it. And that's what happened. This guy came and he said he was Jesus back then, and half the people believed him, half the people didn't. Half those people wrote a book about it. Come on.
Those people who believed have eternal life.
Whatever.
Tell us how you feel, Eddie. What do you believe in?
Put on this mind control theme. Let's get out of here while Eddie tells us what he thinks about God. I want to know.
I think God exists.
Oh, man, what did we not get to this week? We didn't even get to Cannabis Mom, 8 things you're getting wrong about parents who use pot. I'm not even going to disclose whether or not I am one of those. I wanted to get into the videos of the ICP, Insane Clown Posse, doing a press conference because the FBI...
They are a terrorist.
They identify the Juggalos as a gang.
Yeah.
And these two assholes are up there trying to defend their Juggalo.
Were they wearing the clown makeup?
They were full makeup.
Nice.
Oh, those videos were good. Earth's magnetic field could flip sooner than we thought. Hopefully it doesn't.
And by sooner, that means in 2,000 years.
That's supposed to happen on 2012, right?
I just hope it doesn't happen before the next episode so we can come back and talk to y'all about that.
Episode 13, lucky number 13.
Oh,
next
let's
week.
get this out. Aaron Andrews is being replaced by Pam Oliver. I'm insulted by this.
Yeah.
This is the clearest definition or example of I'm sorry, she's just like a regular looking plain Jane lady being upstaged and pushed to the side for a beautiful blonde. Erin Andrews has nothing special about her whatsoever except her big titties that some guy put up in a hotel room.
Erin Andrews is replacing Pam Oliver?
Replacing as the #1 sideline reporter. Troy Aikman and Joe Buck are now going to go to Erin Andrews, who has nothing.
Wouldn't you rather look at Erin Andrews, though?
I would.
Yeah?
But I'm offended by the fact that Pam Oliver, right? Pam Oliver, she had this job forever.
Didn't we just show pictures of naked women on this show?
And they were white, you're right. I lose.
And the black community has been disgraced by Pam Oliver's weave for seasons now. It's like a Wookiee. It's like a little Ewok.
We'll see you next week, but not Pam Oliver's weave.
Obamacare didn't cover the Ewok on Pam Oliver's head, so they had to cut her.
That was Blue's opinion there.
You guys did great. Any final words?
Am I still on?
You're still on.
See you next week.
Already.